So the creator of Blue's Clues now has a book for us big kids about harnessing that inner childlike creativity.
This is great.
Oh my goodness.
Because we are way too bogged down with adult stuff.
Oh,
Cody's
my goodness.
standing by, learning more about it this
Yes,
morning.
we have Angela Santomero joining us right now to talk about this new book. Okay, before we get talking about the book, I want to take you back to 1997 when you met Fred Rogers, and he said, and I'm quote, "I'm proud of you." Did you just melt? Did you melt?
I did. I cried. I literally cried. Right? It was just the most amazing moment. I just wish my 4-year-old was there. You know, like literally my inner 4-year-old, I was pinching myself. I was so happy.
Oh, it's so sweet. It's such a lovely story. On USA Today, you did an article about it, and I read it, and I cried. I cried. It was so sweet. Okay, let's talk about Life's Clues, your new book. What can we learn as adults from these children's shows?
Well, you know, I've been watching you all, and I think you really actually have this point of view, right? Like, we just need to be jumping in puddles like kids. But that point of view to kind of change that perspective of thinking about, you know, literally taking a pause for a minute, asking a million questions, asking why versus us kind of knowing everything all the time, right? Having that perspective of being in the moment as much as possible and not thinking that the rain is such a deterrent, but maybe taking a minute to enjoy and celebrate those little things, which is also another one, right? Like, kids love to celebrate those little moments, and as adults, we never do. We're too busy, we're running through, but we'll find a little bit more joy if we can stop and toast the most amazing meal that we're having, or just the fact that it is a homemade meal, you know?
Yeah.
If we can't get out because it's freezing here in January, at least where I am, you know, we can play pretend and take out the fancy dishes and, you know, pretend we're in a restaurant and, you know, order takeout.
That's so lovely. So as adults, how can we be more kid-like?
It really is that thinking about being in the moment, right? Like when we have a million shoes all over the place, it's like thinking about when there are no more shoes, there are no more kids, you know? It's like just literally inner child nourishment and wondering to learn and being attentively listening to things, playing games, whether it's on your phone and Game Pigeon, we're interactively playing with all of everything. I mean, we know as adults we have to use it or lose it, right? So why don't we embrace what kids have already taught us and thinking about that? Or also when we're going through disappointment and we're going through hard things, kind of remembering all of the things I've ever written over the 25 years about dealing with disappointment and turning it around and find something good. It's still relevant. It's relevant for me. It's relevant for my adult children right now. So just kind of remembering those little things can really help.
I love that. That is such a good idea. Thank you so much for that. Now, you go to, you know, you're at a dinner party or you meet some new people and they find out that you're one of the creators of Blue's Clues and all these wonderful children's shows. Do they just corner you and tell you stories over and over again?
And I love them. Are you kidding? I love every story. My favorite is like a preschooler literally telling their parents the mad strategy. Like, Mom, when you feel so mad, you want to roar, take a deep breath and count to 4. It's like my favorite thing. So yes, keep them coming. I love hearing all those stories.
Oh, that's so great. Thank you for all the lovely TV shows and raising my kids, basically. Where can we get the book?
Thank you. The book is, it's pre-order now on Amazon.com, available on February 6th, everywhere books are sold, and you can follow me at Angela's Clues on social and on my website.
Fantastic. So nice meeting you. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, Fred Rogers said, "I'm proud of you." I would have just died right there.
The biggest honor,
I would
right?
just lift it up into the sky and floated away. Thank you, Angela. Back to you again.
Thanks, Cody.